I'm almost done. Watch this. Tears complicate and sometimes corrupt communication. There's a story of a kid. He was in school and he's writing a paper. So he writes a paper to his professor, and he's really wanting to know where he ranks. What grade did I get? He wants to make sure he gets the highest grade in class. So he writes to the professor, asks the professor, what grade did I get? Did I score better than anyone else? Where am I at on this final paper? And the professor emailed him back and says, you got a D on the paper. It was good and original. He says, well, how did I get a D if it was good and original? Professor emailed him back. He says, well, the part that was good wasn't original, and the part that was original wasn't very good. In other words, his communication was corrupted. Can I just tell you as a practical point that when we focus more on the chair than we do on the cup, it kind of complicates and corrupts our communication. What do you mean, Pastor? Watch this. When all you do is sit in a chair instead of sit from the cup, your solutions to problems will never pass the suggestion stage. Okay, some of y'all missed that. Because sometimes I want people to listen to me, and I want people to take me seriously. I want people to take my input seriously. But come on now, you know this. You're not taking advice from nobody who ain't doing nothing. Okay, some of y'all looking at me like you don't know what I'm talking about. But come on now, married people, you ain't taking marriage advice from somebody who's single. Because you ain't done it, you ain't been there, you have no experience. Who are you to tell me? Can I just be practical with you? The reason why sometimes people don't want to listen to your suggestions is because we're too busy sitting in the chair and not sipping from the cup. And nobody's going to listen to somebody who ain't doing nothing. I'm just being real with you. That's spiritual and practical. Your suggestions will never pass the suggestion stage and be considered as real solutions as long as all you're doing is sitting. Come on now, that don't even have to be church. You know that, because that's why you won't take advice from somebody that you know ain't doing nothing. Who are you to tell me something? All you're doing is sitting on your do nothing, and you ain't trying nothing. Yeah, I failed the first time with the business, and yeah, this is going the wrong way, and yeah, but at least I'm trying. You ain't doing nothing. And I got to tell you, just practically speaking, there are some great things on the inside of you that you have to share. But can I just be honest with you? Nobody's going to take you seriously as long as all you're doing is sitting and not sipping. That's real talk right there, because that's why it's frustrating when you have a great idea and you want to share it and people look at you like, well, yeah, because all I've been doing is trying to be celebrated and I'm not serving. And people who give their lives away to something bigger to themselves are the people that our society takes seriously. People who are serving others and serving God, those are the ones whose suggestions move from suggestion level to solution level. Maybe that's a good idea that she had, because she's working, she's serving, she's committing herself, she's doing something. And so maybe some of that greatness in you can't get out of you because I've been sitting so long that nobody takes me seriously.